Hi Tauruses, welcome to your mid-August 2017 readings. Excuse my hair. I got bruises too, just fighting with my sister's air conditioner, trying to hook it up for her. My hair's just all over the place because of, well, I've been working a lot, you know. Sagittarians, you can kind of tell, like, how much energy they've exerted by their hair. The messier it gets, it starts going. But it's also, we've had forest fires here for a while now. They're way out there, like not near where I am. But the humidity is really bad because the forest fires are so bad that the sky is all foggy, and it's just really humid. And apparently my hair, I don't know if you guys have ever seen that, it reminded me, this is the second time I think since I've been here, I've been out here 10 years that it's happened, but my sister called me up and she was complaining about her hair too, and it reminded me of that episode of Friends where Monica, I think she goes to like Barbados or the Dominican, and her hair doesn't do well with the humidity. We got a good chuckle out of that. So hopefully everybody's doing well. Tauruses, I appreciate all your positive comments and feedback. Really do appreciate it. You guys are the best. You really are. Oh, there we go. We got another card. Okay, I'm going to stop there because the cards are seeming to. Okay, so let's see what we got. So for the first card we got is the Nine of Swords. Second card we have is the Eight of Pentacles. Before I hit record, I did, when I was shuffling and clearing the cards out, I did see the King of Cups and the Page of Wands. So that happens quite often when cards fall out. I don't normally use them, but when I seen the Nine of Swords, I feel like the King of Cups, whomever that is, doesn't have to be a water sign, right? I read energies, so I feel like that person's going to send you a message that's going to get you off guard or make you worry. I feel like that person is from the past or has sent you previous messages in the past. There's something about energy protection needed as well. Or it could be something from the past, Taurus, at work. It could be a boss or somebody from work that is going to emotionally get you off balance or is causing you anxiety, putting more on your workload, I'm getting. But for others of you, the energies I got with the King of Cups and the Page of Wands with the Nine of Swords here is your creative ability. Also, fathers have some sort of importance. Your father could get you off balance. You could be worried about your father, or this is odd, but if your father passed away, okay, spiritually, and I am seeing father, the Page of Wands would represent you. And I'm seeing the Page of Wands is like you were close with your father. I'm seeing that you might be receiving messages through your father in your dream state even, but your father's spiritually protecting you in that case if he's passed away. If he is giving you messages, Tauruses, you're going to receive your messages through the earthly realm. So if you've even had like a grandfather, even a brother, somebody close to you that's passed away, this could even be ancestors. It depends on your chart, your personal chart too. In some cases, right? You're gonna get your messages through you're gonna have to be doing research on it. Okay, Like, that's what I'm getting. Research on the messages that you're going to receive, and how you're going to receive these messages, Taurus, is through your surroundings, earthly matters. So this means, like, you're going to have to look up the significance of stuff. So, like, butterflies, if butterflies are passing you, okay, butterflies usually mean that that is a spiritual, an ancestor, somebody around you protecting you. But I'm also seeing, like, anything, like a dragonfly, when you're sitting there, like, sipping coffee or in the backyard and your kids are playing, and, like, you notice you keep seeing dragonflies. Some of you guys, I'm seeing, like, you might keep seeing dragonflies. You need to research that, okay? If you see hummingbirds, okay, you need to research that, is what I'm getting. You're getting spiritual, you're getting spiritual messages, okay? And it's going to be from the outdoors, when you're outdoors. So if you have children, ensure that you're outdoors more, okay? And these cards all fell out. That's more than I needed, but we'll pull them just in case. There might be some message in there for you guys. So the next card that came out was the Fool. We have the Two of Swords. I'm hearing that song. I think her name's Janelle Mask or something like that. She sings that yoga song, but that's not the song I'm hearing. Tightrope by Janelle Mask, I think her name is. I like her songs. But Tightrope, I'm hearing that song, Tightrope. I'm seeing her foot going like that. Oh, the King of Cups, he came up again. So we got the King of Cups. We have the Star card. See, and there's doves here, you guys. The animals, okay? Like, really pay attention to that. There's some sort of importance in there for you, and it's going to guide you, all right? So, like, when you're thinking about specific things or pondering, like, or you're, like, stuck on something, okay? And then you're outdoors. When you do your pondering, you want to do that outdoors. Maybe start drinking your coffee and tea outdoors. Tauruses are very earthly. They kind of, like, enjoy those, like, solitude moments too, where, and you notice a rabbit go by you, or a dragonfly, or, like, anything, okay? I want you to research that, and not just on one site, okay? Like, look it up on 1, 2, I would recommend 3 minimum, right? But I got a Virgo rising, so I fact check facts, all right? And then I fact check those facts, where I'm a Sag with the Sag Mercury, so that means, like, literally, I don't take anything, I take everything as a grain of salt, right? Like, because everybody has their own intentions. But you're being guided. I feel like for some of you that have had a father pass away, it's your father guiding you. You have a strong connection with him. For some of you, it would be a grandfather. We have the Sun card. So we got these 3 cards, and I'll pull those depending on what ones I feel like they need clarification on. It'll come to me in the moment. But okay, so if you have anxiety and stuff like that, you guys are working hard. I feel like some of you do have anxiety. You're stuck indoors too much, okay? So hiking is really good for you. You got kids, family hiking trip. All right. Okay, with this card, if you see in this card, there's a baby. Some of you guys might want a baby. You might want to be working towards having a child. I'm seeing your tubes. Getting your tubes untied, maybe. Maybe, like, this was an ex-partner, you had kids with him, and you got your tubes tied. Now you're with a new partner, and you want to tie your tubes. Also, for some of you, I'm getting, okay, you need to consider that. If you're looking into, if you're looking into tying your tubes up, okay, so you need to consider that, because a lot of women, that situation that I just described right there, a lot of women, you think you're with somebody forever, things happen, you leave, you say you want no more kids, you meet somebody else, and then, you end up wanting kids, and your tubes were tied. So you got to consider things. You got to be practical about that decision. But Taurus, I got this for you before too. I'm seeing interior designing, and you guys are pretty, I'm not going to lie, Tauruses are fabulous. You guys have a very good keen eye for decoration. Antiques, you guys are really good with antiques. You've got a keen eye for finding like a durable table that looks like nothing, and then you guys can like, it's like, you're like the magician with it. Like you just make it look good, right? Like you guys can like sand it down and revarnish it, and it just looks good. But I'm seeing, I got this before, kids, uh, daycare. So like if you have daycares or you're at home or you're concerned about not having enough time with your kids, right? Because I'm seeing like this work, anxiety over work and helping with your kids. You might not feel like you're being a good parent. And that's, don't ever feel like that, like you're teaching your kids responsibility, right? Like, and your kids are going to look up whether you're a female or a male. You're setting an example for them. You're letting them know that in life you got to work. But in some cases, for some of you guys, in order to spend more time with your kids, you might want to change your business and start opening a daycare. Like I got that before for you guys. It'll give you the time to watch your kids grow up and be there to attend to them, and as well with other children, which gives your children time to bond with other kids. But in Tauruses, you're great at looking after kids. Like you're good mothers. I honestly think Tauruses make the best mothers. I know they say water signs do. Water signs I can feel like can get a little too controlling with their children sometimes. Hopefully that doesn't offend anybody. Some people are like that, right? Like earth signs get controlling in the sense of some earth sign parents, they want their kids to proceed in a specific area in life. And Tauruses are usually really good about not doing that. Some Tauruses are, depending on how they grew up, right? They can be quite stubborn. But Tauruses, the most beautiful thing about a Taurus is their independence. Their ability and their strength to be who they truly are, and they don't allow the outside. They really don't give two shits about anybody else's opinion of who they are or how they act. They're true to their nature. And Tauruses, when they have that ability, they pass that on to their children, and it's quite a beautiful thing. You guys can nurture children in a manner that others can't, where you give them strength and courage, and you teach them your strength, which is that independence, right? And that being stubborn comes into handy. It comes into hand there, where you teach that skill so people don't get pushed over or feel bad for being who they are, right? Like that's a beautiful skill and talent that all Tauruses have in them. But working with children, you can really utilize that. But I'm seeing outings with children too. Because Tauruses, like if you do daycare, you guys are really good with, as I was saying, teaching kids how to be strong and who they are, but also like you get very hands-on. Like you do pottery and stuff with them, arts and crafts, hiking, little projects, like you guys are good at getting kids in tune with not only the earth, but and being who they are, but you also are very good at like bringing out a person's creative ability and nurturing it, right? Like finding their inspiration and nurturing it, or even sparking it. You guys are very good at that. But okay, some of you guys, it's music, DJing, right? This is my DJing card in this deck. It's like the here with that card. You guys might get new inspiration. You might have been stuck. You might get new inspiration about it. The music that you want to do, or maybe even trying something that you haven't, or listening to new styles of music to inspire you. Films are coming through too. A film could inspire you in some manner with some sort of creative idea, even to redecorate your house in a specific manner. Or and cooking. I'm seeing cooking. Some of you guys might be working towards your own food truck, because I'm seeing like on the move. So some of you might, even if you have bands or you're DJing, you might start like playing little venues and things like that, getting yourself more out there. And I've gotten this before for you guys. Networking is very important for you guys. But also Tauruses, you need to know about copywriting is coming through here, laws. And patience. You guys have a lot of patience But you need to be patient with yourself, you guys. All right, about your ideas, pondering. Okay, if you're starting something, don't get anxiety over it. It's one thing at a time. All right. You need some time to nurture yourself. A spa. I'm seeing going to a spa or by a lake, even. You need some alone time. I'm just gonna have a sip of tea, you guys. I've been talking all day, so my throat's a little sore here. You see tightrope there too. It takes a lot of skill and talent to be balanced like that. All right, and that song, it's called Tightrope by Janelle something Mesquite or something like that. I can't say her name. You're gonna have to balance things. You're gonna get things that might be added onto your plate, but you're gonna have to balance it. And it's like, I feel like your ideas are your thoughts. Like there's some clarity that you guys need, and I strongly feel like you're gonna get your clarity through self. Research in multiple sites from the animals you get. They'll guide you. You guys, some of you guys are very, you're going to be guided by your spiritual guides, all right? Those animals that you see will not be your totem animal. They'll be your, it'll be spirit giving you guidance. So the meaning of that actual animal will have some sort of guidance for you to proceed forward in whatever category or area you want to proceed in. Whether that's a rabbit, if you're seeing a lot of rabbits or a rabbit in that moment, that might be like you're eating too much sugar that day, or your food intake, all right? Like I'm seeing cooking, getting back on track with eating properly. Some of you guys, even if you, it's getting your kids involved more so in cooking too, okay? This King of Cups person, okay, is going to be a problem for you. It's an obstacle for you. So that means like facing your emotions is an obstacle for you, or it's an actual King of Cups character that's an obstacle for you. This person might bombard you with messages a lot, you know, like you need to protect your energy too, you guys, okay? So that's talking about cleansing your house, moving things around a little more for the energy to flow through, in and out. It's also talking about letting air flow through your house as well. I'm getting a lot of air. You need some air to flow through. If you have, like, painting the house lighter colors is really going to improve. Curtains, allowing the sun to come through the curtains. But there's this, okay, this King of Cups could be a person, it could be at work, it could be a boss. Okay, I am feeling for some of you guys this is at work. This person is going to cause some problems. For some of you, it's an ex. Okay, they got hope, but they think that you're going to get back together. For some of you guys, it's your creative ideas. Okay? Watch drinking. I am seeing some celebrations are going to happen. This King of Cups, I'm going to pull the card out on him. Yeah. You got the Ten of Swords. And the Knight of Cups. Okay, so this is like, okay, for those of you dealing with this person at work, what I'm getting with this person at work, okay, so if it's a coworker of yours or a boss, I'm feeling more so a boss. This boss is, you may have more influence than this boss does, or like, so they might be causing you problems because they feel like you're a problem, like you're interfering with their ability to push forward, move forward. It's basically like what I'm getting is that you're a problem to this person due to you interfere with their progress. You might be causing some sort of illumination to their betrayals, so their illusions is what I'm getting, or the illusion that they're trying to portray to the people outside. So it's like manipulation I'm getting. So like this person's a problem to you because you shine light on issues, right? Like, so it's like you're good, they're bad, right? Like, or their intentions are not pure. Like your intentions are to like, your intentions would be this Knight of Cups, which is like, there's purity there, like, and it's not like, okay, with this cup, okay, this guy, they say that the knights run in and out, yes, but that's because in the moment they're just acting on pure their energy. And this person, when they react in that moment, they're reacting because it's pure love. If they feel the love, they're going to go towards it. If they're emotionally sparked towards something, they go towards it, right? They see creativity here, hope, renewal, humanitarian. They go straight towards it. There's pure intentions with this. This person's a problem for you because of that, because you're acting on purity, all right? So this person's a problem because of that. They see innocence, or they see your good intentions, or you like, gotta be careful that you're not vulnerable around this person, all right? Because it kind of seems like this person will try to get you when you're down, right? So watch your drinking though, because I feel like when you drink, that's when problems are going to start. You could have an argument with this person even too. If it's a friend and you're out and you're drinking, it could start an argument. Okay, but what you guys need to do is you guys, okay, you need to get really in tuned with what gives you this energy, what sparks you, what makes you emotionally happy. Because again, like I said, this guy, he comes in and out. So like if he finds a partner that he's interested in and sparks him, he goes towards that partner and he might leave, but he went towards them to act on his emotions, because it made him feel good. And then when he was in the situation, he realized, okay, it's not what I wanted, but then he moved along to the next thing, right? So that's what the star's saying. What really drives you, you don't have to pick it. You just have to move towards it. And then once you've moved towards it, if you hit this, that's okay. Keep moving and you'll hit the star, you know, like as long as you keep trying to find what it is you truly want and what makes you feel well, you'll hit the sun. The sun card's here. Like, and I always pull the last card with a specific meaning. And that card is always for the outcome, and outcomes are interchangeable, right? So if you refuse to do the work or the studying or research, okay, get out of your mind. If you refuse to do that, then you might not receive this energy. You might be stuck in this two of swords, this balancing act, all right? For some of you guys, what I'm getting with these children cards here and the Two of Swords, because I am getting children, okay, what I'm getting is it's now time to teach them chores. Have a chore chart up, help mommy and daddy out, you know what I mean? So that means specific, one day the one washes, the other day the one that was drying ends up washing dishes. Laundry, they help you with the laundry. It's time to start teaching them the functions of the house, right? Because if that's not taught when they're children, then when they grow up, they're going to rely on other people to do certain things or be a little careless in that manner, right? But it's also like teaching them structure. And I think I'm feeling like for some of you guys are just so off balance with the children because it's above the children, okay? That it's important that, you know, mommy and daddy get help from the children. Like you're showing them that the importance of that, you know, and asking them for help, okay? It might not go over well. We've all been kids. We all know how that goes, right? Like sometimes you're like, Mom, I don't want to do it, you know, like when you're a kid, but they got to do it, right? Like if you're not feeling well, you got to tell your kids like mommy's not feeling well or daddy's not feeling well. You know, if you're the dad, you just say like mom's not feeling well. You know, can you help me in the kitchen cooking dinner? And they can help with the prep work. I'm seeing like more helping. You need to get them more involved in helping. And that means like if you got dogs, they got to start going out and picking up the poop, realizing, you know, the responsibility of an animal. Like there's small things that you can do to get a little less off your, you know, to get a little off your plate here. Okay, and then we have the Ace of Swords on top of the Sun. So I pulled that last card. I was going to stop the video, but I pulled that last card that was sitting there. So you have some sort of truth that's going to be shined. Okay, you have enlightenment that's coming to you. You can't go wrong with the Sun. So whatever's happening is positive. But you guys need to stay focused on you and be a true Taurus. Don't let anybody else like bring you down, push you around, or tell you your ideas is, you know, or if you're changing careers or you're doing something that it's stupid, you know, it's not. Okay, you got to do what you got to do for you, right? Like, be true to yourselves here, Taurus. You got an idea, write it down, go with it. All right, but you're being spiritually guided. You definitely are. Like, that's the message I got for you guys from like the second I was seeing that King of Cups and I seen that Page of Wands. That was the message I got from it. So if this King of Cups comes in, he might be verbally trying to get you off balance emotionally. Okay, it's saying don't play into that. Okay, like you need to stay focused on yourself here. You got some pure intentions. There's purity to you guys right now. Some innocence is a very beautiful feeling. This is talking about at nighttime, ponder, look up at the stars. You might see a shooting star. And if you make a wish upon a star, same with birthday candles. I always say when you make a wish, be very careful how you word it, all right? Because you'll get it in the manner you asked for it. And you might realize that you didn't ask for it in the correct manner. But it's like wishing upon a star, looking at the stars, you'll see that shooting star, you know? Like, you're going to see positivity. You're going to see options, right? All right, you guys, hopefully that helped you out, and I will talk to you in the monthlies. Ciao for now. Namaste.